Channel Firebase time. Today I'll show you how to install NGINX Server RTMP module for live streaming on Amazon Web Service. This is overview to install NGINX Server and RTMP module on Amazon Web Service EC2, and server is located on Amazon Web Service. You can install NGINX Server and RTMP module. And then from the host side point of view, streaming host can be Windows system, macOS system, and Linux system. They can broadcast by using OBS Broadcasting Studio, and then they can watch VLC Media Player and web browser, as well as Android phone, iOS phone. And then once you create Amazon Web Service account, or you should have a EC2 dashboard, and then you need to create an instance for operating system image on Amazon Web Service, for example, Windows system, macOS system, or Linux system. I created a Ubuntu Linux system as an instance on Amazon Web Service, and then you need to create a key pair, which is you need to log into AWS service on command line terminal, and you need to create a key pair by using SSH method. And then you need to create a security group, and then you need to configure HTTP port 80, HTTPS port 443, and then custom IP for RTMP port 1935 and others. And then once you're done, AWS provides pre-public website name, for example, EC2 IP address, computer1, Amazon AWS.com. And then you can later create DNS domain name or transfer domain name from the other web server hosting company. Okay, so once we create Amazon instance for, in this case, I've been creating Ubuntu OS system, Linux system, and you can log in using SSH, and SSH, and there is a key file provided by AWS. As I mentioned before, there is a domain name provided by AWS, and then you can log in into AWS host system by using command line terminal. And then you can install NGINX installation on Ubuntu OS, sudo apt update first, and then apt install nginx-y, and then apt install live nginx mode rtmpy. And then you can start NGINX server by this command, and sudo service nginx start, and then you can check and the nginx running the status, sudo service nginx status. And then the other command is when you configure your nginx configuration file, you need to test nginx t, and then you need to reload nginx server. Okay, here is nginx configuration folder. nginx installation directory on Amazon Web Service by using Ubuntu Linux system, and from the root etc nginx. Configuration file is nginx.conf. And then also nginx server create HTML file. Its location is from the root var www HTML. There is an index HTML file. Okay, I'll show you how to configure and how to edit HTML file. And then here, I have Microsoft Remote System, and then I already log in, and Ubuntu system on Amazon web host side, and then I'll show you nginx configuration file. The location is and etc nginx, and then here nginx conf file sudo nano nginx conf. And then here, HTTP and bracket, and here, and down there, here some additional configuration. Here is the important part, server listening, and server name is provided by Amazon Web Service, and the root folder should be here for HTML and location, and then index file and streaming location file and another streaming location file. Here I have two kinds of streaming method. One is HLS, second is dash. And then down there, here, configure RTMP server. RTMP server listen on 1935 port, and then chunk size, application live, and then configure HLS method and dash method. And the next one is I'm going to show you HTML file. Locate var www.html. Here, an HTML file. Okay, sudo nano index HTML here. And the most important part is for HLS method, add this script, HLS script, and then here video tag, and then bottom there, and JavaScript file to play HLS by using RTMP method. And here the important part is video source is provided by public IP address, and then the related folder. That's it. Okay. Now I'm going to connect my another remote system and to host live streaming, and also here and open. Now, hello, how are you? I'm behind the YouTube screen, and here I'm still doing live streaming. And here is when you see here setting, and then you have two source, video source, window source, and you can add here plus icon, and then go to setting. And here important on tab is streaming, and then here's custom. Server name is, it should be starting RTMP, and then and your public IP address, make sure 1935 and the related folder. And then streaming keys, you can provide whatever you want. It's up to you. And then live stream is playing here from my remote host streaming user, and then I'm going to watch, and from user point of view, a streaming user, a streaming guest. Here, I open here VLC Media Player. VLC Media Player, when you add a media player, go to File, Open Network, and then add this location. The same location on same location IP link on OBS Studio streaming, and then you see play here is working well, and I'm behind the YouTube screen. And then also I'm going to show you an web browser. Here, web browser. I connected my public IP address provided by Amazon, and here is playing my live streaming on web browser Firefox. When you open the developer tool, there's a network tab, and here is keep streaming on the browser side. Okay, these are all I have for you, and see you next time. Thank you.